Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we are going to be unboxing a Melt Cosmetics mystery box. Now this is something definitely new to my channel. I have actually never tried Melt Cosmetics before this. So if you're interested in seeing what came in the December mystery box from Melt Cosmetics, then keep on watching. This box retails for $75, I believe. I will pop up the price in the corner. So I did not get to choose any of these items. It is just a mystery bundle on their website. They did one previously for November, so I decided to get the one for December because I missed out on that one. I also have never tried anything from Melt Cosmetics, so everything in this box is going to be new to me. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. Starting out, the print on the inside of the box is so cute. It's just different colored lippies everywhere. So I'm expecting a lot of lip products in this box. Now I do want to say I have opened this already and I have tried the products in here because I wanted to give an actual review. So I'm not going to be surprised, but I will tell you my reaction when I first opened the box. First up in the box, what really stood out, I'm going to push this back. Okay, what really stood out to me first when I opened the box was this. Also, all the products in here were wrapped up really neatly with bubble wrap, so they all came intact and were wrapped really nice. I took them out of the bubble wrap for the purposes of this video, just as a heads up. So first up, we have a cream blush light, and obviously all of these are from Melt. And this is in the shade Golden Hour. Now, when I saw this box, I felt like the shade was a little off from the sticker. I was kind of expecting this shade, but this is actually a really beautiful shade either way. So it's kind of this like peachy gold blush shade, which is not something I normally reach for, but I'm glad that I did because I actually really enjoy this. This formula is beautiful. I say it's kind of similar to the Fenty cream blushes. Just I think this one's actually a little bit more creamy and blendable than the other one, surprisingly enough, because I really do love the Fenty one. But the shade is slightly warmer than what I would normally gravitate to. But I actually do love this on my skin tone, which I was really shocked because seeing this, it looks a little too orange for me. But on my skin, it blends in so beautifully and gives me a very nice kind of flushed color. Really, really enjoy this. This is shade Golden Hour. This formula is so soft. It also is kind of like a blendable pigment. So this is the shade on my skin. On camera, it's coming off like really orange, but on my actual hand, like in real life, it's more like a pinky orange. Definitely has a little bit of glow to it, but it's not like dewy per se. But it definitely has some luminosity to it that gives your skin some life, which is what I prefer in a blush formula. So I really like this. I think it looks actually really nice on my skin. I was worried about the shade at first, but I've actually really grown to love this. Overall, love the packaging. Very sturdy, very luxe, and I really love the product. And I would get more shades of this. If they had a more pinky version, not as orange, I would be 100% down. But yeah, so far so good. Next up, we have a lipstick. This is their Catsuit Lipstick. I had actually never heard of this. So I think maybe I had seen something about this on Trendmood a while ago. I don't think they're that old. I think they came out either this year or last year. But this is the shade. It's in shade Catsuit. Oh, is the shade name on it or is it called Catsuit Lipstick? Oh, so it's their ultra matte lipstick in shade Catsuit. And it's this deep chocolate brown, really gorgeous. And it has this embossing on it. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it says Melt all over it. So beautiful. This is definitely a deeper shade, something that I don't normally gravitate to, but that is something about these kind of mystery boxes. Usually there's something that you probably wouldn't immediately have purchased because they're kind of getting rid of stock, or usually that's how the mystery boxes work. I don't want to say that for sure, but this is what the shade looks like. And it's definitely on the deep side. I think if I did wear this, I would have to lighten it up with something just because it is bold. I don't normally go that bold with my lipstick color. But if I do decide to, I don't have a color like this in my collection. And the formula seems nice. It is ultra matte. I usually want something a little more kind of satin, but for longevity, usually the matte lipsticks are better. So I will definitely give this a shot. It's just not going to be something that I wear every single day. But yeah, it's beautiful. I love the undertone of it. It's nice and cool toned. Very unique in my collection. So can't wait to give this a shot. All right, next up, let's just grab the big boy in here. This one is brand new. Well, at least within the past few months. This is the Melt Cosmetics Sex Foil Digital Liquid Highlight. Now this has gotten mixed reviews. I've seen a lot of people talk about this and you either love it or hate it. That's what I found with this product. Like Samantha March, she did not like this and I think she was debating on even returning it just because it was so subtle and you had to really build it up. And for something that retails for such a high price, like that's not necessarily what you want. But I saw Michaela J Makeup on TikTok and she really enjoyed this. So she was saying that it was one of her favorite highlighters and gave her this beautiful glow. I have tried this multiple times and I kind of have mixed feelings on it as well, but I think I've landed on I actually like this product. Would I pay full price for it? Probably not, but I'm glad that it came in the box. So this is in shade Fetish. It's their pinky shade, and maybe if I got the more champagne one, I would wear it even more. But I actually use this as a glowy blush topper, and it does look really natural on the skin. I will say, one thing I don't appreciate, I love the pump, love that part about it, but the pump comes out, like the product comes out too fast with this pump, and that's what I don't really enjoy as much. Like this is too much product. You'd think it's not a lot, but it's a lot of product when you're talking about liquid highlight. So here is what it looks like on the skin, and it does blend out really nicely, but see how pigmented it is? This is a blush on me. This is not a highlight. It definitely has a little bit of that kind of duochrome shift, like peach to pink, which is gorgeous for a blush, but for a highlight, it's a little deep. But this over top of a blush or over top of another highlight definitely gives me a natural blushed look. The formula, it's a little thick. I feel like if it was a little bit thinner, I might get a little bit more use out of it. I have to be very careful to not lift foundation with this, but if you work with it carefully, it will work for you. Now, that is the reason that I would not pay full price for this product, but I will get use out of this. I know I will. I actually do love the way it looks on my cheeks, so I like it. I don't love it. All right, next up, we have an Ultra Matte Gel Liner. Now this, so here's the problem, right? I'm just destroying the box. Didn't really mean to do that, but okay. I'm throwing away the box anyway. So this is in shade Cultura. It's this beautiful kind of honey toned color, which is nice, but is this going to be something that I wear all the time? Probably not. That's the issue. If this was in a black, I'd probably get a lot of use out of it. If it was in a kind of jewel tone or even a dark brown, I feel like I would use it a lot more. It does lean a bit yellow for my skin tone, and I don't know if I'm going to wear it as much. So I may end up giving this to a friend. I have not swatched this yet. I don't know. I'm going to see if my friend wants it, and if she does, she can have it. Because I don't want to swatch it because it goes on your eyes. Like, I just don't want to, it's really hard to sanitize a product like that. So I'm going to see if she wants it first, just to make sure that I don't waste it. But I've heard that this formula is wonderful. I have it, but they have this like jewel toned green I would love. They have this purple and gold metallic that I would love. They have black, they have dark blue. I mean, I feel like any other color I would probably get a lot of use out of. But this one is just sadly not for me. It's too yellow. I don't wear yellow eyeshadow. This is a little bit on the brown side, but definitely too yellow for me. So nice value if you like the shade. Okay, next up we have a Shadow Play Blush Light. This is in the same kind of packaging as the cream blush, which I do like the packaging. And seeing this sticker made me so excited. I'm like, this is gonna be a glowy light pink blush. I'm gonna love it. And then I open it up and it's white. What do I do with this? Someone please tell me. Maybe I'm using this wrong. I'm gonna have to do some research and see how people use this. This I know is on sale on Sephora's website, and I can see why. It's not really glowy, and it looks very, very powdery on the fingers. So this is what it looks like swatch. It has kind of a green iridescent quality, kind of a blue to green shift. Definitely not what I got from this sticker. Definitely not what I thought when I saw the picture on the back. I don't know, it's pretty. It's just really powdery. I don't know. I just don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to use this. This green blue kind of shift is definitely different. I don't reach for that a ton, and if I were to reach for a blue green highlighter, I feel like it has to have some glitter and make it like kind of space age-ish. But I don't know, if you are into the green blue shift, maybe you'd like this, but this is the product that when I opened it, I was like, oh yeah, this is a mystery box, definitely, because this is something that's on sale at Sephora. Probably doesn't have the best reviews. I haven't seen anybody talking about this product, and I see why it's in the box, but yeah, this one was just a kind of, I don't want to say a throwaway product, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use this. I'm going to try to see if some of my friends can get some use out of it, but I have the most colorful taste in my friend group, and so I doubt that anybody's going to get use out of this, but I will try. I will try to use it. Next up, we have a ton of lip products, but let's just get the palette out of the way, because I know you kind of see that in the background and you're probably like, oh my god, just please talk about it already, because it's just staring at me. This is the Millennial Pinks eyeshadow palette, and first of all, packaging, stunning. It's like this soft matte with these little kind of divots in it. Oh, I love the packaging. I love the color. So here is the color story on the inside. This is a palette that I actually was tempted to buy even before this mystery box. When it came out, I saw these tones and I really, really enjoyed them. I know that I love these kind of silvery blues. I loved how you have such options to deepen it up in this palette. I like this palette. I don't love it. Is it my favorite palette ever? No. Do I like the looks I get from it? Yeah. I mean, it's fine. But I don't know. This is the first time I've ever tried their formula. I really enjoy the mattes. The shimmers are not for me. Now, I know, so I watch Angelica's channel. She is saying that like the She's in Parties is one of the best palettes ever. So I'm thinking this does not have the same formula as the She's in Parties. I don't think, because we have very similar makeup tastes. I don't know. The shimmers are just very subtle, and the mattes are really nice. Well, I don't know. I haven't tried the blues yet. I want to. I'll probably do a look with that soon. But I did try the pinks, and they're just kind of okay. I mean, the mattes are good. Shimmers are very lackluster. They're pretty, just nothing compared to like Natasha Denona or Kaleidos or anything like that. They're very subtle, sophisticated shades, but they don't pack a punch. I don't know. Like, I really do like the color scheme, but I don't think it's going to be something that I reach for all the time. And I thought I would because of this color scheme, at least the pink side. But I don't know. It just surprised me a lot. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed reviews on this right now. I will definitely use this more and do an update when I do my best palettes of 2021. I don't think this came out this year, but I may include it just because I tried it in 2021. I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's the palette. That's the Millennial Pinks. If you're thinking about getting this, definitely get it on sale. That's what I can say so far, because I don't immediately love it. Do you have this palette? Let me know what you think. This is a Pink Moon Digital Dust Highlight. This one I love. I really, really love this. The packaging is gorgeous, very luxe and heavy. Not like heavy, but you know, feels really luxurious and weighted. This highlighter is a perfect blush topper for me. It is just so pretty. It's got that peach to pink shift, just like the Sex Foil does, but I prefer this formula over the Sex Foil formula. It just looks so glowy, so natural on the skin. I can almost wear it as a highlighter, but it's definitely more pigmented, so I need to wear it as a blush topper. But I actually kind of use this to merge my highlighter and my blush together, and it makes me look so dewy and sparkly and gorgeous. It's not an intense glitter. It definitely is more of a shimmer, but I feel like it has some kind of micro fine glitter in here. Definitely not one that gives you a ton of fallout or anything, but you can kind of see the glitter a little bit when I get really close, but it just gives such a beautiful shine, and I love the color. This was 100% worth it in this box. I love this. I cannot stop raving about this. If you like a glowy blush and you don't want it super, super pigmented, you want to be able to build it up, I highly recommend this. I am very impressed with this. It's definitely more of that kind of thin formula. It's not like thick at all, but that's what I prefer. I like it. It's lightweight, it has a beautiful color, beautiful shade, and beautiful dewiness to it. This is 100% yes. And I love the embossing in the pan. This I know is on sale. If you can get this one, I highly recommend it. This is beautiful. We have a ton of lip products in here. We have a grand total of 5 lip liners in here. And yes, some of these did not have boxes in the actual, like, when I opened them, they did not come in a box. First of all, I think they're all in the same formula except for this one. So I guess this is their newer one, maybe. It's called a Perfectionist Lip Ultra Precision Pencil. And it's in the shade Caffeine, which is a beautiful coffee brown. Makes sense for the name. Here is what the pencil looks like. It has that kind of soft matte, almost kind of velvety packaging. Really, really nice, really beautiful. Love the packaging. And it is a wooden pencil, and it's obviously sharpenable. So let's go ahead and swatch. All right, so there is that shade. This is in shade Caffeine. I know that kind of looks like a 21, but I wanted to do a squiggle and a straight line just because I feel like that's easy to see. But here is shade Caffeine, and it is a deep, rich, chocolatey, coffee-ish brown. I feel like this would go beautifully with that dark chocolatey lipstick that they included in the box. So I do like that they included a liner that matched that. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Kind of got a stiffer formula, but it's definitely creamy as well. I think it's kind of a good hybrid between creamy and stiff. I do like it. I just feel like usually I go for more creamy, but I don't know. This one works really well too, and I love the pigmentation. It definitely, as you can see when I live swatched it, it took a second to get full opacity, but overall, I really enjoy that shade. So next up, we have another one, DJ Khaled. So this is their all day, everyday lip liner in the shade Scandal. I think this is Ultra Matte. Yeah, Ultra Matte. And this is a beautiful red color. Now this one is not the wood. It's like that kind of plasticky thing, which I actually prefer because sometimes wood pencils can splinter or do whatever. This is what I prefer in a lip pencil. Ooh, now that one's super, super creamy. See the difference? Like that one I feel like is more my style. The shade, however, not so much. But if I do decide to do a red lip, then it's nice. But it's definitely got more creaminess to it, which I actually prefer. So I'm glad that I got more in this formula than the other one. One more that's in a box, and then we have 2 that were just floating in the box in the actual mystery box. So this one is another all day, everyday lip liner in the shade Cinder. Ooh, that's cute. And it is a beautiful pink color, which I'm so happy to see because sometimes mystery boxes, they can give you a bunch of wacky colors and that you're not going to use. So yeah, that lipstick formula from before would not come off my hand. So I was scrubbing and scrubbing, and that's what happens. So their lipstick formula is ultra long wear, just as a heads up. All right, but let's swatch Cinder. Ooh, it's kind of like a nudie baby pink. Definitely creamy. Love that. Love this formula. Definitely love this formula better than the other one. And I actually really enjoy this shade, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. That's beautiful. Definitely like a nudie pink. A mid-tone nudie pink. This is another all-day, everyday lip liner. This is in the shade Headbang. It's really hard to see the shade name because it's on the side in a metallic writing, but this is what the shade looks like, if you can tell. I've actually used this one so much. I've actually sharpened it a bunch of times because I keep reusing this. This is my favorite shade out of the box. Absolutely. Such a gorgeous nudie, like a light nudie brown. Just wow. This is definitely that nude shade that I'm looking for. It's brown, more brown than I normally go. I usually reach for the pink, obviously, but this with a light pink lipstick, oh my god, what a combination. Absolutely gorgeous. So, so beautiful. Love the formula. I've actually worn this a ton, so I can definitely say that I'm in love with this lip liner formula. This is probably, I think, my favorite product from Melt that I've tried so far. That and the blush lighter thing. Well, it's not a blush lighter. The Pink Moon Highlight. Those are my two favorites so far. But this one is so good. I keep this in my purse. I wear it almost every day. And yeah, I love this. I love that shade. Headbang. This is also another beautiful shade. This is kind of more of a deeper brown, but still light enough for me to get a lot of use out of it. And this is in the shade Foxy. It is another one of their all day, everyday lip liners. This is probably my second most used shade. Look at that. Very similar to the other one, just a little bit more brown instead of a pinky brown. But so pretty. Both of these shades really go well with a light pink lip, and I love it. So you get 5 lip liners. I know it looks like 21s. Not really what I intended, but you get 5 different shades of lip liners in here, and you get a lipstick. This is a very lip heavy box, but I feel like Melt Cosmetics is kind of known for their lipsticks, or are they? You know what? I don't really know what they're known for. I feel like their eyeshadows are probably more well known, but their lip formulas have really impressed me. So yeah, you get 5 different shades of their lip liners, which I'm very happy to have in my collection. And you get a nice range of colors in here. You get 1 more pinky nude, you get 2 brownie nudes, you get 1 kind of reddish orange shade, and then a deep chocolate brown. So 4 being neutral, love that. But yeah, so those were the 5 lip liners. I'm definitely happy to have all of these in my collection, and they all will be used at some point. The reddish one, maybe not as much, but all the others, absolutely. Those are the last things in the box. This is what came in the box. So overall, you get 5 lip liners, 1 lipstick, 1 blush lighter, 1 cream blush, and 1 highlighter that's in a blushy shade. You also get their new sex foil in a blushy shade, and an eyeliner as well, and an eyeshadow palette. So overall, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 products in this box for $75. So retail value, of course, this is a wonderful value. Definitely reached your value of the box with this, but I will say some of these items are on sale at Sephora. Even with the sale though, you definitely are over $75 when you total it up. It's just a matter of if you like the products that you received. So for me, eyeshadow palette, I'm glad to have tried it. I was going to try it anyway. Love the color story, not sure about the formula just yet. The mattes are better than the shimmers, in my opinion. The lip liners, I love. Probably my favorite products that I received in here, other than the blush in Pink Moon. It's a beautiful glowy blush. Love the packaging. The blush lighter, not my fave. Kind of a green-blue situation. Not gonna get a ton of use out of that. But the cream blush, amazing. Love this product. Will use it almost every day. The blush highlighter thing, so beautiful. Absolutely love this formula. I've already used that almost every day. The sex foil, I'm kind of mixed about. I love the color of it, but the color also makes me not use it every single day. Eyeliner is kind of a throwaway product for me because I just am not a fan of this shade. It's too yellow for me, but I've heard great things about the formula. And the lipstick, I wish it was in a more light nude shade. I just won't get a lot of use out of this deep chocolate brown, but I know a lot of people love that kind of shade. So if you do, then that's worth it. So this was all the products in my Melt Cosmetics mystery box for December. So please do let me know in the comments, what do you think of this box? Do you think that it's worth $75? Would you have wanted to purchase this yourself if you knew that these products were going to be inside it? I would love to hear your opinions. Please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more content from me and more content like this. I love the idea of doing mystery bundles, especially from brands that I haven't tried much from them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.